Right, in the third part of my video, I want to do a formula I did when arguing once with Dean Saunders on Talk Sport. Dean Saunders made a comment that Chelsea only became a big club after Roman Abramovich took over. So I used a formula there to prove my point that Chelsea were in fact a big to decent sized club before Roman Abramovich took over. And the formula I used was, so let's take away all the years that Roman Abramovich has been at the club, but to balance that out, what I did was to say, let's take all the trophies won since the war. So it's post-war trophies against pre-Abramovich trophies. And I came up with some interesting facts. So I compiled a list of the top 10 teams based on this formula. So in at number 10, with 6 trophies won during this period, we have Manchester City. At number 9, with 7 trophies won, we have Wolverhampton Wanderers. In joint 5th, we have 4 teams, and each of these 4 teams have won 8 trophies. These teams are Everton, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and there's the team with no history, that's Chelsea. Yep, so you have it there, folks. Chelsea have won as much as Everton, Aston Villa, and Nottingham Forest in this period. In at number 4, with 14 trophies, we have Tottenham Hotspurs. At number 3, with 17/18 trophies, it's Arsenal. As I mentioned in previous videos, the reason it's 17 or 18 is because in that period, Arsenal won the European Fairs Cup, which I said is recognised by FIFA, but it's not recognised as a major honour by UEFA. At number 2, with 26 trophies, we have Manchester United. And drum roll, folks, during this period, the outright winners with 34 trophies is Liverpool FC. So there you have it, folks. As you can see from this table that I've compiled, Liverpool are way out on top. Manchester United second, 8 trophies behind. And then you've got Arsenal a further 8 trophies behind on 18 or 17, as I said, whatever you want to believe. Tottenham on 14 and four teams on 8. So if you look at it, there's not a lot between the teams. I'll say, obviously, Manchester United and Liverpool are way out ahead, and Arsenal sort of are some distance in 3rd place, but all the others are pretty close. So the likes of Everton, Aston Villa, and Wolverhampton, Manchester City fans, who I hear jumping on the bandwagon as well, saying that Chelsea only came into existence when Roman Abramovich took over. Load of nonsense. And this stat has proven that Chelsea did have history, and they are still making history now. So can we please just dispel that myth now that Chelsea used to win anything before Roman Abramovich took over, and that Chelsea were a small-time club, because I have the facts to prove otherwise. So guys, there you have it. It'll be great for you to comment below. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Let me know what you think about this table. Let me know what you think about this formula. As I said, I think it's a fair formula because, as I said, Chelsea were formed in 1905, and a lot of the teams on this chart were formed a good 20-30 years before Chelsea, so they had longer to establish themselves. So I think it's only fair to start this since the war. My previous videos I did trophies won at the time that Chelsea were in existence, and when you look at it, there's not a great deal of difference. Everton won another 3 trophies, Spurs another 2, I think Wolverhampton Wanderers won another one, and Manchester City, I think it was another one or two. So yeah, there's not a lot of difference with this table anyway. And so Chelsea are one of the top 10 teams in the country. As I said, they were in the top 5 on this formula. If I use the formula that I used in my previous video, I think they dropped down to either 6 or 7. So even that's not bad. You know, the 7th best team in the country before Roman Abramovich came and took over. Currently, Chelsea are the 4th best team, so they've moved up 3 places. The way some people would have it was that they moved up about 40 places from where they were previously. So again, facts point to Chelsea having some history and being a decent club.